Chapter 8 The most horrible, dreadful, disgusting, repulsive creature that ever walked the earth. Maybe we should go home now, I told Michael and Ryan. We have plenty of candy. Go home? Michael said. Are you crazy? We haven't been to Mrs. Patty's house yet. She has more candy than anyone in town. But what if she chops our heads off? I asked. Stuff like that happens all the time, you know. She's not going to chop our heads off, Ryan said. Your friend Billy doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, Michael said. And Mrs. Patty's told us over and over again that we have to trick or treat at her house. She might chop off our heads if we don't show up. Good point. Michael really should be in the Gifted and Talented program. We kept walking down the street. It was dark now and scary. I was looking all around just in case the real Halloween monster jumped out from behind the wall. Do you think Mrs. Patty's headless husband Marvin still lives with her? I asked the guys. Ghosts have to live somewhere, Michael said. They're just like regular people, except they're dead. I feel sorry for ghosts, said Ryan. They're like homeless dead people. We turned the corner until Norman Road, where Mrs. Patty lives. That's when I saw the most horrible, dreadful, disgusting, repulsive creature that ever walked the earth. It was Andrea Young. She was with her annoying little friend Emily, and they were dressed in their girly costumes. Emily's mom must have saw the dumb queen of them together again. What are you two doing here? I asked. We're trick-or-treating, dumbhead, Andrea said. Just like you. Andrea and Emily said they were heading to Mrs. Patty's house. I didn't want to walk with them, but it did feel safer with five of us walking together. Finally, we got to 176 Norman Road. It was a big house. It looked really old, like one of those haunted houses in the movies. There was an iron gate outside and some dead trees by the driveway. Wow, Andrea said. I didn't know school secretary lived in mansions. When we got closer, we peeked through the gate and saw Mrs. Patty's Halloween decorations. There was tombstones sticking out of the lawn. A foot was poking out of a window. There were jack-o'-lanterns with evil faces, spiders hanging from strings, and cats with evil eyes that lit up. Smoke was coming out of a big pot. Spooky music was coming out of speakers. There was a dummy sitting on a chair on the front porch. I hope it was a dummy anyway. If that thing moved, I decided I was going to make a run for it. This place is creepy, said Emily. Andrea shivered. Mrs. Patty sure does all know when it comes to hello. But she didn't get to finish her sentences because suddenly the front gate squeaked open. Nobody even touched it or anything. Come inside, said a weird man's voice, if you dare.